completely get rid of the word gambling. Because if you're a gambler, then you're not going to make it in trading.
Yeah.
It's like,
and I've made that
yeah,
mistake.
that's true.
That's true.
And I mean, I've made that mistake as well, but
Yeah,
I've learned
yeah,
as well. So, it's very calculative. You got to be analytical.
Yeah.
You got to understand that, yeah, like be a consistent. So I've just like any other trader, you got to have a trading plan. I go through my trading
That's
plan.
true.
It's
For
consistent.
me, it's a stock journal.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
trading stock journal. Yeah, I get
So
you.
you got a trading plan. You go through everything and make sure that you stick by the rules. Otherwise, if you go off track, you're most likely going to mess up and start wandering and dabbling upon other
Right.
factors of trading.
Right.
But as long as I stick to my trading plan, I'm going to become a consistent, profitable trader overall. So like, yeah, I may have days that I lose, but it's cool. You know, it's
Numbers.
numbers. It could be 80% win rate. That's amazing.
100%. Nice one. Okay.
But it's all calculative. It's all, it's never gambling. Yeah.
There we go. Gotcha.
As long as your strategy works, that's all. Yeah.
100%. So, okay, right now in 2025, right, there's a lot of different business models that people are interested in. AI is a huge thing. Obviously, agency models still popular.
Yeah.
People like Iman Gachi, and many others, Sam Ovens, still incentivizing people to go another agency model.
Yeah.
Building communities is a huge trend right now. People got their own Skool groups, Facebook groups. In Melbourne, a lot of people run their own event. Everyone and their dog has a freaking Afrobeats event, you know. So like, you know, with the opportunities in this let's just say 1 to 2 year window, what do you think is an opportunity that isn't being capitalized on enough, and one that you think is going to keep working despite the growth of AI?
I mean, it will incorporate AI for sure.
Yeah.
For 100. AI is just taken over, but it's still so new. It's not saturated at all. Incorporating, and I mean, I've thought about this a lot, but intertwining AI with augmented reality, for sure.
I might put a comma for the average viewer, because like a lot of people watching this probably AI in and of itself is probably overwhelming to them. But you know, private conversations, and maybe we can talk about that a bit at the end, but like augmented reality, that's going to be huge, especially for gaming and for everything, for services. But for the average viewer, like, what do you think is one business model that is being slept on, that is opportunistic to them in 2 years, and then another one where it's like, even if AI takes over, that's still going to be a good business model for like someone that's 27, 65K a year, corporate, living in the city? Fitzroy, what do you reckon?
I'm trying to think.
And it's tough because AI will replace a lot of things.
It is. It's true. AI will automate a lot of things for sure.
Yeah.
Personal brands is the only thing. I think in my head.
That's real.
Realistically speaking, a lot of AI will take a lot of jobs, especially, and it will automate a lot of things. If anything, an AI agency will automate and take a lot of people's positions.
100%.
Yeah, it's either you have an AI agency, or if you're a marketing agency, you adapt to an AI marketing. You intertwine it to your current marketing plan, of course. And if not, personal brands will never die. Like, and just to clarify, what a personal brand is, essentially someone like like you, for example, Kai Cenat. People like you
say Kai Cenat, bro. On my
Cenat,
comments,
man.
People in my comments be saying you look like Kai Cenat. I think that's a diss, low key. But anyway, respect to Kai. Anyway, back to what you.
Just like being able to utilize your personal brand where you can sell anything. You can open up an e-com brand with your own with yourself. You can open. I mean, a good example. Kai Cenat started the was it the streaming university?
That's crazy.
That's his brand. So like, that's his. He can just come up with ideas and just scale it. So you can as a business as you being the personal brand, you can just start anything and build it, and not have AI take over your person. It's personal. It's you. Like, no one's gonna say AI will take over you. Like it is by far the most recession-proof business, essentially. Yeah. But other than a personal brand, if I'm looking at a service, I would say probably your more old school businesses, and I would say maybe like your typical, like your dentist. And marketing agency for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only,
What makes
only
you say
because
that?
of one thing.
Mhm.
You would be the one that would, I mean, AI, of course. You would be the one that would have to incorporate augmented reality and AI eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Those two things, I feel like inevitably will take over a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you have to be the one behind you got to be the mastermind behind that agency. And if you could probably have 0 employees, but essentially all these virtual assistant AIs and augmented reality services and experiences that you create will be what will take over for a lot of those people that you've previously hired years
Right.
back. Yeah,
Right.
but yeah. Other than that, I'm thinking that's probably the only thing. And honestly, trading's definitely
Interesting.
AI won't take over trading.
Really?
Nah,
What a perspective.
yeah,
What makes you say that
100%.
with
We've
such conviction?
You've always had AI bots. You've had them for over, well, decades now, and most traders will if you talk to most really profitable traders,
Mm-hmm.
they will not use an AI bot unless they won't fully rely on an AI bot.
Mm-hmm.
They may have it just as a side thing, but they will trade themselves and make money. It's the most recession proof as well model, because you can always bet against a short or long position. Even in a recession, you can make crazy amount of money. You can bet on a recession. You can bet on a boom, whatever it is. You can, based on trading patterns, charts, whatever. So as long as you're a good trader, yeah, AI won't take over. Yeah, for sure.
Interesting perspective. If you let me know in the comments, guys, if you agree or disagree with Merhawi. I think that's a really cool
Yeah.
perspective,
Yeah,
especially because you're someone in the industry who's seen it grow over the last 10 years.
yeah,
So you're speaking from a position of understanding the evolution of the model and the potential evolution. So that's interesting. Okay.
yeah.
So when it comes to, making money, now let's get specific to money. What would you say are some of the preliminary skill sets that have helped you progress? And what are some of the habits that you think many people in their 20s don't have that are not helping them progress in their money making area?
Not thinking big enough, I would say. That's definitely one
I
thing.
agree to that.
And that's probably because the belief factor that some people may be settled with the idea of just like, hey, I'm probably better off just working a 9 to 5.